In this video, I will answer the question, what is the difference between Hardstyle Swing and Girevoy Swing? What are their uses and benefits? Hardstyle Swing has a movement pattern almost identical to the deadlift, with a slight emphasis on the glutes and hamstrings. Its benefits are similar to those of the deadlift, plus the swing also has a power component and an anaerobic conditioning component. So, just like the deadlift, the swing strengthens the glutes, hamstrings, back, lats, and abdominals. But unlike the deadlift, it also strengthens your heart and lungs and improves cardiovascular conditioning. Additionally, in the one-arm hardstyle swing, the abdominals, lats, and mid-back have to work especially hard to prevent torso rotation and keep the shoulder back and down, both of which help maximize power output. Because of all these strength and power benefits, hardstyle swings are used to improve vertical and horizontal jump, running speed, pull-up strength, as well as posture, grip strength, and overall conditioning. Hardstyle swings, therefore, are best for someone who is after general physical preparedness, which transfers to life and a wide variety of sports. It also suits someone who wants the biggest bang for their time buck in terms of training effect per minute spent. Hardstyle swing can be done two-handed, one-armed, alternating, or with double kettlebells, and is most effective when performed in explosive sets of 10 to 20 reps. The most popular format is 10 sets of 10 reps on the minute for 10 minutes. Girevoy swing movement is more flowing, has a double knee bend, and is less explosive than hardstyle swing. The swing is generally performed with one arm or double kettlebells, with thumb pointing back for snatch assistance or forward for clean assistance. Sometimes a torso rotation is used to add to the momentum of the swing. The double knee bend prolongs the arm-to-torso connection and momentarily relaxes the hamstrings on the backswing. Girevoy swing is more about energy saving and riding the momentum rather than maximum explosiveness, as well as hanging onto the kettlebell for as long as possible. In order to understand the benefits of Girevoy swing, one needs to understand the objectives of Girevoy sport, which is an extreme power endurance sport. Girevoy swing is used primarily as an assistance exercise for the snatch and the clean portion of the long cycle, to improve technique and fortify grip endurance. A crucial component of Girevoy sport that is not present in hardstyle kettlebell training is the grip. So in Girevoy sport, in one-arm lifts, such as one-arm long cycle and snatch, you only have one arm switch, which means you lift on one arm for 5 minutes, and then you switch sides and lift on the other arm for 5 minutes. This means that the weakest link in your lift will be your grip. No matter how strong you are as far as your glutes, hamstrings, back, power production, you will fail if you cannot hang on to the kettlebell. And our forearms are the smallest participants in this exercise. In double kettlebell lifts, such as the double long cycle, you have to keep holding on to the kettlebells for 10 minutes. And so Girevoy sport technique has a lot to do with making sure that as you backswing the kettlebells, your grip is not jarred. So that's why the movement is so gentle. In hardstyle, you just throw the kettlebells down and you just hinge, maximizing the power output and the play of the biggest muscles. In Girevoy, that is not the goal, because you can't let go of the kettlebells. You have to hang on to them. You have to prioritize your grip. There are other ways in which Girevoy Sport prioritizes the grip. For example, at the top of the snatch, you have to spread your fingers and you relax them like so. You relax your fingers and you slightly spread them to make sure that sweat doesn't accumulate between your fingers and also that they don't tense, so as to save your grip. In clean, in the rack position, you also relax your fingers. You can either fold them like this, or you just relax them and also spread them to make sure that the sweat is not accumulating between your fingers and you don't start losing the grip on the back swing. Since in kettlebell sport, there is such a huge emphasis on the grip and on the strength of your forearms, plus on the technique that prevents you from jarring the grip, and that technique is difficult to learn and takes a long time, kettlebell sport technique is not used to test fitness. So for example, the 10-minute Special Forces snatch test allows the participant to dismount the kettlebell and rest their hands, because what they found out is that if you make the participant hang on to the kettlebell for 5 minutes and then only do a one-arm switch and not put the kettlebell down, then what you are in fact testing is their grip strength and their technique, rather than their strength, power, and fitness. Since the Special Forces require overall fitness, especially their hip extension, the leg strength, their power generation capacity, the kettlebell sport method is not useful for testing or improving fitness, simply because it is too specific towards grip and technique that saves the grip to last for 5 to 10 minutes on one arm.
So, Girevoy Swing does 3 things. It increases extreme grip endurance, it teaches you how to ride the momentum and save energy, and it teaches you to move in a way that spares the grip. For general physical preparedness, posterior chain strength, and power development, Girevoy Swing is a less optimal method, and it doesn't transfer well into other activities and sports. However, it is a great supplemental exercise for Girevoy Sport or pleasure. Girevoy Swing is most effective when done for higher reps, such as 40, 60, or even 80 reps per arm, as an assistance lift to Girevoy Snatch or Clean, with emphasis on practicing the flowing, non-jarring movement, sparing the grip, and hanging onto the kettlebell for as long as possible. Since some people like the flowing feel of the Girevoy style, alternating arm swing can also be used for light endurance training by swinging non-stop for 2 to 5 minutes at a time. In summary, if the goal is kettlebell sport performance, grip endurance, or enjoyment of the flowing style, then high-rep Girevoy swings are the best for you. If the goal is general physical preparedness for sports and life in the shortest amount of time, then hardstyle swings will do the best job. If you decide to use both styles interchangeably, make sure that you learn proper technique. Correct technique delivers all the benefits of the swing and prevents injuries.